Hi there, it's good to be here again to serve you with this week's edition of the weekly Premium Times podcast. Titi Lope Fadari is your host. Abia State Governor Okeze Ikpeazu is in the news, but not like he has always been in the news for good reasons. But this week, he made a pronouncement that passes to get the award for the Oddity of the Year. He said women who deliver in primary healthcare centers get 500 naira. For what, you would ask? He said at least it will serve as transport fare. It shock you? Hold your thoughts right there. There are more shockers. When he was asked what the 500 naira could do for the women, Ikpeazu said, "Are you asking a poor woman what she will do with 500 naira? Some people don't have it. At least it will pay their way back home. 500 naira. You have to respect how Mr. Governor thinks. He must be one of the wisest men of his generation. I don't envy him at all." Meanwhile, resident doctors in Abia State have been on strike following the non-payment of their salaries for 22 months. Last week, the Joint Action Committee of the Abia State University Teaching Hospital shut down operations at the hospital. The state-owned polytechnic is also on strike. The answer to end these strike actions is unknown to the governor. It's surprising how Abians have not made so much noise about it. The governor even said the Abia State Polytechnic and Abia State University Teaching Hospital are revenue-yielding entities and they should be generating revenue for themselves. Ikpeazu said he would only pay subvention which is only for research and infrastructure. If Ikpeazu's wisdom was surprising to many, not many doubted how best Lai Mohammed, the Minister of Information, thinks, especially when he was reacting to the leaked Lagos panel report on NSAS. Already, Lai has led the government's campaign to deny the event, so him saying the report was filled with errors was always expected. Despite multiple evidence, including investigations published by Premium Times and CNN, the Nigerian government denied the attack took place. He claimed there are no bodies to prove a massacre occurred. The judicial panel in the leaked report dismissed the government's claims and confirmed dozens of peaceful protesters were killed at the toll gates by state agents. While his principal, President Muhammadu Buhari, said he will wait for the Lagos state government to make an announcement before the federal government reacts to the findings, Lai could not wait. He had to say something. This lends credence to those who believe the former APC propagandist has been in the opposition for too long, that he sees every criticism as being us against them. Just like a quote attributed to Abraham Maslow, if your only tool is a hammer, then every problem will look like a nail to you. Lai should have an answer to the reason his grandchild once asked him why people often equate his name to lies. The University of Benin this week granted amnesty to more than 500 students who had overstayed in the university. In other words, they gave them "let my people go" shove into the back and pushed them out of the university. Maybe by that, they could spend their time on what suits their brain. Announcing this at the 46th and 47th combined convocation and 51st Founders' Day ceremonies of the institution, Vice-Chancellor Lilian Salami said the university had also carried out several academic reforms, milestones and accreditation under her watch, part of which was making certificates of graduates to be available for collection right from the day of graduation and introducing teaching methods through e-learning and physical teaching as fallout of the COVID-19 pandemic. In other news, the House of Representatives rejected a bill to empower Nigerians to sue the government for not providing basic welfare. Sponsored by Segios Ogun, PDP Edo, the bill sought to amend Section 6, subsection 6C of the 1999 Constitution by providing the judiciary the powers to entertain cases on the failure of government to provide shelter, free education, and others as provided in Chapter 2 of the Constitution. But lawmakers like the Chief Whip, Mohammed Mongunu, APC Borno State, said the bill will be difficult to implement. He said it would bring chaos and anarchy if allowed to pass. Another lawmaker, Herman Hembe, APC Benue State, even described the bill as a socialist tool that can destroy a nation. He noted that such freebies led to the collapse of the Soviet Union and turned Venezuela into a poor country. Others like Nicholas Osai, PDP Delta State, urged his colleagues to allow the bill to proceed to committee stage, where the committee can listen to experts on the bill. The presiding officer, Idris Wasa, APC, Plateau State, said there was no point wasting legislative time if the law would not guarantee judgment at the court. He put it to a voice vote, and those who opposed the bill were loudest. As always, this edition was written by Yusuf Akinpelu. I'm Titi Lokwe. See you next week. And please do not forget, if you like this podcast, kindly share and favorite, and also visit www.premiumtimesng.com to catch the latest edition of this podcast series.